Now, White Pine County Daily News with Wyatt Cox.
And KELY News is sponsored by Sahara Motors. The Kawasaki KX450 built out of the box with everything you need to dominate the track. Check it out today at Sahara Motors and let the good times roll. Well, Sunday snowfall, but a memory this morning. The thermometer topped out at 53 yesterday out at Yellen Field. Today, look for sunny skies, a high of 61, 80-degree highs forecast for over the weekend, going into Memorial Day. White Pine County officials alerting voters to a typo found in mail-in ballot secrecy sleeves for the 2026 primary election. County Clerk and Registrar of Voters Nicole Steppe says the secrecy sleeves mistakenly directs voters to Lyon County drop boxes or vote centers, instead of White Pine County locations. Officials say the error came from the statewide ballot contractor ProVote, which produces sample ballots, mail-in ballots, and election envelope materials. Now, despite the typo, White Pine County voters still being instructed to return ballots at the proper local locations, including the drop box outside the Justice Center on Great Basin Boulevard in Ely. That's available 24 hours a day, and if you're interested, yes, it is monitored 24 hours a day. Early voting and Election Day voting will also take place at the clerk's office, with additional Election Day voting centers at the Bristlecone Convention Center and the Ely-Shoshone Tribal Education Center. The clerk's office apologizes for the mistake. They say voters with questions can contact their office, 775-293-6509. Gas prices this morning continue their upward creep. $4.59, the lowest price for regular 85-octane unleaded across the city. A few locations at $4.69. Diesel remains the cheapest on the east side of Ely, with the Golden Gate and East Altman Shell at $5.59, $5.78 at most other locations. Across Nevada this morning, Gas Buddy reports $4.45 in Carlin, the lowest across the state. This morning's national average at $4.53, but in Nevada the average is $5.25. Other news, a bipartisan bill aimed at cracking down on organized retail theft moving forward in Congress. Congresswoman Dina Titus says the Combating Organized Retail Crime Act, CORCA, has passed the House and it now heads to the Senate. Supporters say the measure would expand federal enforcement targeting large-scale retail theft, cargo crimes, and money laundering through gift cards. Business owners say organized theft can be devastating, especially for small businesses. Titus says the bill would also improve coordination between local, state, and federal law enforcement agencies. If approved by the Senate, the measure would head to President Trump for its signature. The family of a Las Vegas woman who died from ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease, is suing the makers of Real Water, claiming toxic chemicals in the company's bottled water caused her illness. The lawsuit says Addie Coggs, diagnosed with ALS in 2017 and died 2 years later. She was just 49. Attorneys allege the water contained hydralazine, a chemical used in rocket fuel that federal investigators linked to contaminated batches of real water pulled from shelves in 2021. The lawsuit, the latest in a growing list of legal claims tied to the company, including cases involving liver failure and other serious illnesses. Real Water no longer operating after filing for bankruptcy. A patriotic celebration marking America's 250th anniversary is heading for Carson City on Independence Day. Nevada Day Inc. announced the Freedom Cruise 250 will take place Saturday, July 4th, following a Liberty Bell ceremony at Nevada State Museum. The event will include a reading of the Declaration of Independence, a Liberty Bell ringing ceremony, and a patriotic vehicle procession through Carson City, led by Mayor Lori Bagwell. Organizers say decorated cars and motorcycles will compete for cash prizes there of up to $1,000. Registration now open through the official Nevada Day website. A controversial plan to build a massive data center campus in northern Utah is drawing national attention and the scrutiny of the 3 Box Elder County Commissioners who approved it. The commission voted earlier this month to support the so-called Stratos project backed by investor Kevin O'Leary on 40,000 acres near the Idaho border. Opponents fear the project could strain water and energy resources, while supporters say it could bring economic development. County Commissioners Boyd Bingham, Lee Perry, and Tyler Vincent deny any personal financial conflicts tied to the project. The county says the commissioners approved the development with what they called guardrails to protect local interests, that despite strong public opinion at recent meetings. And the sad news for those who love the Big Burgers, Heart Attack Grill closing its longtime downtown Las Vegas location after deciding not to renew its lease on Fremont Street. The restaurant, famous for oversized burgers and controversial marketing, blamed rising prices on the Strip and downtown tourism corridor, saying Las Vegas has priced out the average customer. Heart Attack Grill opened in 2011 after relocating from Arizona and became known for its massive burgers, free meals for heavier customers, and nurse-themed servers. Owners say they're now searching for a new location to continue what they call their high-calorie mission. 8:20 for Sahara Motors. That's a check of news from White Pine County and the state of Nevada.
You see lots of commercials on television telling you to drive a little and save a lot. Dealers wanting you to drive to Salt Lake, Elko, Reno, and even Las Vegas. But ask them one question. What happens if there's a problem? Do you have to drive 3, 4, or even 6 hours to get service? Here at Sahara Motors in Ely, we service everything we sell right here in White Pine County. Shop here first, get our best deal, and you get that best deal by telling Shauna that Wyatt sent you by. Then if you want, shop other places. When you account for the drive, you'll find that it pays you to be a part of the Sahara Motors family. Stop by Sahara Motors, just about a mile north of Ely on US 93. Sahara Motors, we are White Pine proud.
Tell Shauna Wyatt sent you by.